Voice leading is something that's important to understand for a number of different reasons. It's something that helps us a lot in contemporary compositions, but it's important to know where it came from so that we can understand why it's important that we use it today. Used since the dawn of composition to help instrumentalists and vocalists contribute one note to an overall chord progression, voice leading helps people in a choir or a orchestra stay in their own playable and singable range. So if I'm a vocalist and I'm singing baritone, voice leading helps me sing one contributing note to an overall chord that keeps me within my range without pushing me outside, like too high or too low, and also allows me to stay in the natural range where my voice is most effective. That also applies to instrumentation. So if I'm writing for violins, viola, cello, bass, I don't really want violins down here and violas up here, or instrument playing in sections where they don't sound the greatest. So voice leading helps us do that. It also minimizes the distance that each instrument or singer has to move between one chord to another. So for instance, if we're singing through a chord progression, I don't have to sing a G in one chord, jump down to a C in the next chord, and then back up to an A in the next chord. I get to move with minimal distance through my sort of contributed note to the progression in an effort to keep me in the sweet spot and make it something that's actually singable. It's difficult to jump those major intervals. So I have this diagram here that kind of explains what we're talking about. If you look at the chord progression I have on the screen, it's root position chords, C minor, A flat major, E flat major, F minor. The chords themselves aren't that big a deal, but if you imagine, and they're kind of color coded for you there, that the blue line is one singer, the green line's another singer, and the red line is the third singer, they're jumping all over the place, sometimes jumping below other singers that were previously above them. It's not a great way to have them sing that chord progression. Not only that, but the overall frequencies of that chord is going to move drastically as everybody jumps down an entire fourth and an entire third and then back up another third. If you look at the voice leading example, these are the exact same chords with basic inversions that help the vocalist or instrumentalist sing through their part. So where we have the top line singer, if you will, singing G, then up to A flat, then back to G, then back up to A flat, that is amazingly easier and more thoughtful to give them as a part than this ridiculous stair-stepping, try and figure out how to sing these gaps and jump outside of your range. Not only that, but everybody stays within their sweet spot, and the power of the chorus, the power of the choir together is going to be more congealed into something that makes more sense.